At long last, our outdated, breathless curriculum has been replaced with a more modern and international standard version with the potential to equip the Ghanaian child with 21st century, almost quarter way the century. Indeed, the new national bars and catchphrase is a new curriculum. The new curriculum sounds like a new breeze or a magic one that is believed to hold the key to socio-economic transformation of our entire country in the near future. To some extent, one could compare the new curriculum to the new wine that Jesus stated in one of his parables in the Bible. Like the new wine, it will require a counterpart of a new wineskin in order to deliver its mandate and accomplish its core objectives. In Jesus' parable, he said, no one tears a piece from a new garment and puts it on an old garment. If he does, he will tear the new, and the piece from the new will not match the old. Similarly, no one puts new wine into old wineskins. If he does, the new wine will burst the skins and it will spill and the skins will be destroyed. But new wine must be put into fresh wineskins. And no one after drinking old wine desires the new, for he says the old is good. By interpretation, no one can put new information or approach into old-schooled people who hold a pharmaceutical mindset. The enemies of every new and innovative approaches or practices are the old wineskins, who will resist change and willing to adopt the new, and if they do, will place their own selfish interests first. The entire Ghana Education Service and some of the associated bodies of the Ministry of Education are besieged by old wineskins who need to be moved out to allow the new wine to have its full effect. We need to put away political interests, deliver what the future of this country needs. The old wineskins would always prefer their old wine. For the new curriculum to flourish and be successful, ladies and gentlemen, the powers that be needs to do the ultimate thing, and that is getting rid of all the old wineskins and its old mindsets and take on positive and open-minded new wineskins and put them in place. Some of these old wineskins include teachers, old head teachers, old circuit supervisors, old regional and district directors who have never achieved any great success with their students and will always blame others for their lack of achievement without taking personal responsibility for their future or for any failure. It is time to be robust and tough with new regime of sector leadership that is fearless, selfless, and possess a will that can bite. Our schools are infected with old wine, old school heads, who are marking time towards their pension, hence have nothing to lose except the inhibition of life chances of young people who attend their schools. For how long can we leave the futures of our young people and those of unborn generations in the hands of old wineskins who have attained their current status and school positions via the endurance of long service and subjective periodical promotions that were never justified or supported with measurable and empirical evidence? For how long? For how long can we continue to see our public schools led by heads who year in and year out continue to reap zero BEC results, yet keep their posts while their graduates lose their goals? May I suggest that if the Ghana Education Service, and for that matter, the Ministry of Education, if they cannot find more effective school leaders to manage the schools, then they should hand over such failing schools to private individuals who can take the little capitation assigned to such schools and turn them around. Globally, chronological age and long service is no more a factor when it comes to leadership in politics, in entrepreneurship, in religion, and in academia. We all heard Dr. Eshen saying she just recently attained 50. That means she started leading Ghana International School way before she was 50. A big school. And yet still, those people's children attend her school and send underprivileged children to those old wine schools. In the 17th and the 18th centuries, the rich were older men, older women, aged. The wise were aged. The rulers were aged. The national leaders were the aged. The heads of school were the aged. But in the 21st century, it does not take chronological age to lead or dominate a jurisdiction, but intellectual, mental, and technological age counts most. There are examples. I will not bore you to mention them. The contrary applies in Ghana, especially in the education sector. One doesn't need to serve for 20 years in order to attain the position of directorship and headship in the school. There are younger people who, by virtue of their technology and other factors, have acquired within 5 years what another person has achieved in 20 years. Why should such people or persons wait for another 15 years and continue to endure the old school leadership approaches of our old wineskin? No school can rise above its quality of school leadership. Let us change the old wineskin, else we risk losing the benefits of the new wine in our national curriculum. Ladies and gentlemen, continue to enjoy the EDUCOM Awards. Long live Neogenics education and long live Ghana. Thank you.
Thanks for watching School World TV, brought to you by Neogenics Education Group.